Oh, it's you!
You better stop!
Oh, so you're gonna be that kind of person, huh? Just judging my face because of the age I'm at? How dare you? You know what? I was actually considering showing you guys the alleged sci-fi one-shot, which I hinted to so clearly in the How to Create a World on the Fly video. But you know what? No. Wait. No. I have something even better. I will show you the one-shot because it went extremely well. But don't expect to see my face again, ever on this channel.
Hi everyone. For anyone who doesn't know what sarcasm is or has never heard it before, that intro was a joke. But if you like the face reveal, be sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it and want to see more of my face, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into the actual topic of today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my afterthoughts and be showing you the sci-fi one-shot, which I hinted to really clearly in the Creating a World on the Fly videos. Now, first I'm going to be covering some preparation, which I did directly before the one-shot, and then we'll be actually watching the one-shot, going through piece by piece how it went, who the PCs were, how the players did, so on and so forth. I would also suggest to any of you who haven't already watched the Creating a World on the Fly videos to go and do that right now before we get started. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome to D20 in Disguise. I did two main things directly before the one-shot. Firstly, I designed a map with dungeon fog for the actual setting of the world and the dungeon which we were going to be going through, which was a mobile mining unit floating above the surface of Givron 3, a planet. Dungeon fog is a great resource for these kind of things, as it looks professional when making it. It's completely free, or you can get premium for more beautiful assets. Now, I'm going to stop selling out on Dungeon Fog if you want to check it out. A link will be in the description. But here's a quick time-lapse of me creating a 3-level dungeon for the one-shot. After finishing the 3-level map of the mobile mining unit, I simply completed a few NPC articles on World Anvil, and I was about ready for the one-shot.
We are about to begin. I think I'm pretty good. Let's do this. Alrighty, so about 30 minutes before the actual game, I started getting the table set up, got everything set up within about 15 minutes. Then I waited for my players by drinking some water to get ready for all the talking, because water's an essential tool for all GMs. I started practicing accents, I started practicing voices for different characters. For different NPCs. I just covered some stuff because I didn't have a lot of time to create this one shot. But when my players finally arrived, I was ready to play.
Breakfast, barium.
Of course, I had to have some background music, just some nice, chill D&D travel style music. Usually works pretty good for this kind of stuff.
Alrighty. So one day you're going through your normal routine, both of you working together. Salith is handling the money. Quinn is handling the flying and the practical side of the work. And, you're, can't find the word.
Okay, quick pause. So, let me just explain the relationship between the two players' characters. So, the blonde-haired gal sitting furthest from the camera right now, her character was named Salith Gower, I think that's what it was. Salith Gower. And she was like this perpetually unemployed tax collector, scamming con artist, which goes around the galaxy making people think she's legal and making them give her their money, but she's actually completely illegal and just scams them out of their money. The gal closest to the camera, however, had a character named Quinn Surga, and Quinn is like a pilot. He went to flying school, but he had his own ideas, so he just dumped school and started flying on his own. And now they're business partners, working on Azern, flying shipments of Kylos
You're
from
asked
the planet
by
into the
the
planet.
mayor over comm
Let's continue.
to meet with you.
Ooh, thanks, Quinn.
So are you going to take this opportunity to meet with one of the highest people in Azern? Yep.
I think we should take whatever we get. Okay, but I say Quinn, you have to go to the meeting because the mayor is connected with the government, and I used to work for the government.
Then you don't move.
But I got kicked out, and now I'm technically illegal on this planet because I have a warrant out for my arrest. So you have to meet with any government.
Do they know that?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Do you have a fake alias, Hannah?
Yeah, that player's name is Hannah.
It's man. Since I'm really short and stocky and unfeminine looking, my words are freaking ugly. When I have to do business with government officials, I dress up like
Very creative character on her part.
Weird.
yeah, and a mustache.
Okay, cool. I like it already.
So, Quinn goes to meet with Quentin in the main square of Azern, named Asher Square. He approaches you and starts talking to you about a certain captain which commands a mobile mining outpost. His name is Richard Alexander Wood.
I forgot the captain's name because I had made it up directly before the session. The time limit was close.
They're more English. Anyway.
What I mean by that is I'm used to doing fantasy names which are less based on normal, everyday English names.
Wait, no, Alexander is the first name.
Richard.
Richard Alexander Wood.
Okay.
Over the last few hours, one of our mobile mining outposts, the Ramses, has suddenly disappeared off near the borders of Kerbos and Rodarius, which are the two other settlements on Gibron 3. They're also used for mining, but they're owned by the Republic of Caribia, which is our
Enemy?
competitor. No, you wouldn't really call them enemies. They are competing, and
I'm in the meeting.
the Republic is more open to illegal stuff.
I should have emphasized that fact a lot more,
Yeah.
because that was going to come in later
They're
in the
shadier.
adventure, which was kind of important. And they didn't really
Richard was
catch
always
it at
kind of
first.
on the crazy side, but I think he might have tipped over the edge and murdered his whole crew. They were scouting out a new mining location for one of our Kylos mines, but suddenly we just lost communications with them. It was sudden, and I don't know how he could have done it, but
he definitely has the resources to do it. Richard was a good friend of mine, but I knew he was on the edge, and it was just bound to happen that he would crack.
Good way to make them trust the mayor as a source. Tell him that he's a good friend of
He thinks he murdered his
Wood,
whole crew.
so they think, oh well, they would. Then he would know them. Then he would know him well.
What do you want
So
What?
What do you want me to do?
that's more
I
credible.
want you to check him out, but first, I need to tell you a little bit about him.
Ah, the handouts. Yes.
Here's some basic
Good
information.
job. Good job, past self.
Wow. Look at this.
Handouts
Look at
were a
this
good
man.
choice.
You get a
Handouts are always a good thing.
Fireworks.
Don't be excessive with them, but the occasional handout for, like, if they find a map or a piece of paper on a dungeon floor. You could make a handout for that, and it just makes you feel like you're in the world and in the adventure and as your character, which is such a good thing to have in a game.
Big game hunting. He would go to very exotic planets all over the solar system.
Good background. A little cliche, but cliches can be good.
Ferocious game you could find and bring it home as a prize. However, it's driven him mad as he's not been able to hunt due to a large injury a few years back. He decided to 11 years ago to move into more of a retirement phase of his life, and he started commanding one of the mobile mining outposts.
Okay.
Now,
Your mission. To accept. Yeah. See, you get the profile. And then that's.
Now, to help you out a little bit, I'm going to send you with my right-hand man, Ian Collins.
Go ahead.
He's a very good friend of mine, he's very resourceful, and he's a problem solver. I'm sure he'll be of help to you.
Oh, okay, great.
And then
Thanks, boss.
this man, which is has dark brown hair, big brown eyes, seems kind of friendly.
Once again, saying the negative so it's not obvious I'm trying to make him seem credible to you. To make him seem friendly.
But he's a businessman, so you can never know. He starts walking toward you and raises his right hand to meet you, Quinn. So do you take his hand?
This is somebody off the street.
No, this is Ian Collins. This is his
Ian?
right hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you shake his hand, and she says,
Please.
"Oh, okay."
You can feel a scratch on your skin. You're fainting away.
It's honest to meet you. It'll be a great opportunity to work with you. I hope we can find out what happened here.
Yes, me too. I hope we can be of service. Me and my partner,
HR Kynat. That's my ultimate
Best alias ever. HR Kynat.
Our partner, she'll be going with me.
idea. I'm a man.
Oh, he'll be going with me too, excuse me.
Oh. Sounds great.
Okay.
I can
So
find out what
if
happened
Allison-
here. Quentin continues.
Yes.
Quentin was saying that.
I hope so. What's your last name?
Alkin?
Do I call you Mr. Alkin?
Oh, you can. He's the mayor, but you
Oh,
have pretty close
Mayor.
ties.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor Alkin. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor, I really hope that we can too. And we'll hopefully back real quick with some information for you.
I'm sure I can count on you. With those kind of resources, there's no way you can fail.
Awesome. So what kind of resources are you
Mm.
giving
Well,
this mission?
Obviously, Mr. Collins here.
Besides Mr. Collins.
And you're gonna get a ship to go over there, and you're also going to get compads. You already have compads, so it doesn't really matter. You're gonna be communicating with the mayor continually.
Oh, okay. Great.
Alrighty, so
Great. Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
shake his hand,
No,
and
I'm not there.
he's escorted by his guards out of the square. Colin falls behind you and asks you, what's up next?
Let's go check out that ship.
Okay. Do you want to pick up your partner first?
Why don't we check out the ship and then I'll signal him to meet us. Or do
Okay,
you wanna
sounds
come?
good to me.
Did you want to come?
I can come. I'll meet you.
Oh.
You send me a message. and
I'll message
Okay.
her and
Okay.
I'll message him and he'll meet us there.
Alrighty, sounds good. So, Hopefully pretty soon. You'll probably be making a lot of skill checks in this. So, you get your ship, which the mayor promised you. You fly out of
Wait,
the...
we need to see what does the ship look like? Are we gonna go and see it? It's all its glory. Need a marker. Draw the ship.
Do you want me to draw a quick sketch
I'll draw
of
a
the ship?
ship. I'll draw a ship.
You want to draw the
Well,
ship?
I didn't expect them to slow it down. I didn't
It's gonna be
really. It really slowed down the adventure. But it was good. It was good, man. It was funny. That's what matters. It was funny, but it really slowed down the adventure. I expected them to just signal each other, get on the ship, go to the mining outpost, but
No, I don't.
it did not end up like that.
Get our gear, gather our gear, you can gather yours, and we'll just meet back here at 0600 tomorrow morning.
Sounds good to me.
We'll load up this afternoon.
I'll be there.
All right. Anything that you want to give us, any information about this mission, since you're
Do you want
a
information?
knowledgeable guy, a mayor's right-hand guy? What
Oh,
is
you're
he
talking to
really-
Collins. I thought you were talking to me.
The mayor's right-hand boy.
Isn't your anything we should know? Any premonitions mayor has about this? Any special weapons we should bring with us?
Well,
Where are we going? We're going on this planet, same planet?
Mayor Alkin was a good friend with Wood, so I'm surprised that he immediately jumped to the conclusion of him killing his own crew, but he is right. He was a deranged mind at times, and I believe it's completely possible he might have just lost himself to his instincts, which he had while he hunted big game.
Did you know him?
No, I didn't, not personally.
What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. I think we have to go there, look at the evidence, and draw a conclusion from that. I think that's the most logical thing to do.
Really, making Ian seem more logical than the mayor really adds to his honest feeling personality. Like, throughout this short amount of time, I feel like I sold Collins as a character to the players pretty well. You obviously can't get, like, complete trust in someone in one session, but you can get pretty close.
Okay.
It's top-of-the-line cruiser
Okay.
systems,
So we'll load up and we'll start 0600 tomorrow. Does that sound good to you?
sounds great.
All right. We'll check out the ship too and make sure that it's great, good to go.
I'll see you there.
Okay.
He walks off, and from a nearby pile of crates.
Don't tell the NPCs what to do. He does.
No, she's talking to me. Oh.
He walks
Oh.
He walks off,
Okay.
and then
Okay, let me say I walk off.
he walks off. And from a nearby pile of crates, a scruffy-looking man walks out.
Okay. With a beard a bit slightly askew.
Yeah.
Very.
Straighten your beard. What do you go by? HR.
Salitha's
HR.
It's straight.
player
So
is a
my
really good role
alternate
player.
personality is like this drunk guy who you're like dragging along, kind of. So
Okay.
this guy is my marvelous intellect.
Maybe not drunk, but potentially could be.
But kind of like,
So you don't.
like
Yeah. So you don't get the feeling that they're like, totally like
all there.
able to do anything. But
yeah.
okay. Okay. What do you think, HR, about this?
I don't trust that Collins fellow. He's too clean cut. And besides, they're giving us one of their prized galactic cruisers. The Pequod is a high quality ship. There's no way they'd be giving that out to us to help the rogue captain.
They named the ship themselves, and you know what? I didn't freaking care. I just let them.
There's something
Sometimes you just gotta let those things go.
I mean, I think he's trustworthy, but he knows more than he's telling us.
Plus, hopefully we're not.
See, I've already got trust with one player. One player already thinks they're trustworthy, they're just hiding something. Which kind of won't go away because he's a businessman. They're gonna be hiding something no matter what. But they already have trust in them, which is... That is what you're looking for.
Prepared for questionable situations. Okay. Do we have a backup plan? Things go around.
Nuke 'em.
Flood 'em.
Nuke 'em. Flood 'em. It's a reference to a sketch comedy.
Flood 'em.
Sorry, what's your last name?
Kinda.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go get our gear.
And load up.
And what do we have? We have
Run your
arms and a
uncle.
mod
And
blade.
if you want to
We have
ready,
secured armor. What is secured armor?
secured armor is like armor, which is meant to look like normal clothes, but it's armor.
Oh, that's why it says secure clothing. I was like, does that mean it's just not gonna like all the buttons will pop off?
I hope not. I think it'd be frightening.
Especially if they think I'm a man.
That's true.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
think, should we wear armor?
I will. That way, if we get in a situation where we need to fight,
I'll be dead and you'll be alive. Is that what you're saying about it?
no,
Bearded
we're
man.
partners.
She's had many partners in her past.
You don't know that.
I'm the one which partially created that character.
No.
I did help them with the characters. Originally, they were gonna create them themselves. They started on them, but it just wasn't working out with all our schedules. So I just finished them both up.
Quit for the night. So you have all your stuff
I gotta
packed?
put my exfoliating mask on and redo my roots.
You better do that.
No, that's in my description. A short, stout woman with badly cut, badly dyed blonde hair, perpetually angry, 45 to 50 and not liking it, always mistaken for a guy.
Whoa, you are quite a character. Very interesting character, Caleb. You get it like a star.
And if you want to know about your character's backstory,
I don't think I want to know yet.
I did design Quinn's backstory.
alrighty, so is there
Okay,
anything
so
you want to do before
I'm
you...
gonna go on the ship and like check it out, like run it a couple times, make sure it's.
Oh, you're gonna search it.
Well, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna put my gear on there and I'm gonna also like power it up to make sure that
I don't trust this.
I know what I'm doing. I mean, I haven't flown the peak.
So you don't want to... What are you trying to do? You're just gonna power it up and stuff?
Does
Yeah,
either of us
just-
know anything about computers?
Well, we have. If I'm a pilot, I have to know about computers.
Well,
this
check-
day and age.
Check your skills. So you connect, fix, exert... No would be important.
fixer.
Program would be important too.
Am I supposed to put it
No. Blank means you're not skilled in that. 0 means you have a basic knowledge of that. 1 means you're pretty skilled in that. 2 means you're really skilled in that.
Okay,
You're
so
on the
I'm
lead.
really a good pilot. So I know what to do to fly.
I'm really good at
Stuff.
talking.
Yeah. So do you want to like
But-
search the controls and see
Well,
if
I'm
there's
gonna.
anything?
No, I'm not saying something's wrong. I just want to like familiarize myself.
Oh, okay.
With the operation.
Okay. So go ahead and
I
make a
would like-
roll for that.
I would like
Okay.
to plant.
Go
So-
ahead and roll your d20.
And what am
Wait.
I rolling for?
Just a minute. I don't know the rules perfectly. D8. D8.
Okay, so I'm rolling a D8.
Roll your
what?
D8. For real.
Made a mistake with that. As I said, I didn't learn the system very well, so I should have rolled a d20 and compared it to her intellect, saving throw, but I didn't know.
So
It's fun.
now you know the basics.
Oh wait, no.
of the
Never mind.
machine.
Okay.
Don't put that in editing, Caleb.
Because I haven't. Well,
I would
Wait,
like
I
to
am editing Caleb.
buy a
Editing Calebception, question mark?
that will allow me to remotely control the ship.
Oh my gosh. You don't know how frustrating that was. So they tried to like rig the ship so once they finished up the mission they could just fly it away remotely. But oh my gosh, I was gonna give them the ship at the end anyway. So I'm just gonna skip past all of this. Whoopee-doo.
and I'm messaging Ian and asking him, oh, just by the way,
No, I should call him.
oh, okay, you go.
I'll call him so I show him I'm legit.
Oh, this was
Using
hilarious.
my HR Kainan voice, which is gravelly. And I'm terrible. I can't do a voice like that, but it is gravelly. I call him up, and I'm like, so you've been talking to my partner or whatever, but he's all up with head in the clouds, you know, pilots, you know. But I'm more in the details, and I'm running a business here. I'm gonna need some upfront cash in order to finance our trip.
Okay.
50% of whatever you were planning on paying.
What were you planning on paying? What was the mayor planning on paying? You good?
That might be hard to do. The price is already pretty high that we're paying.
In a dangerous mission such as these, it's important to secure our assets. For my family, you know.
Make a roll.
I'm a widower.
Make a roll.
My talk is level 2.
I'm a widow.
Okay, make a talk roll.
Ooh.
D8.
You're convincing.
Okay,
This
I'm
one?
making a talk roll too.
Oh, is it this one? Which
I'm-
one
Is
is
this
it?
the 8?
Is it the
pyramid?
diamond?
It's the
This
diamond one.
We know this.
Okay. Add your talk and your charisma.
3. You got it.
I got a 3 plus 2 plus
That's a 0. That's
0. 5.
5. He isn't convinced by you. Really, I would love to, but I don't really see the purpose of it.
We need our supplies. And I have debts to pay off here.
Do you want to try making another roll?
Yes, this is a potentially dangerous mission.
Okay.
Sure, danger.
-1 from your total this time.
Okay.
He knows what you're trying to do now, so he's going to be more resistant to it.
7.
7?
And I just rolled a 1.
He's persuaded.
Yeah.
We were originally
I
planning on
rolled
paying
one.
you 1,000 credits, but I'll bump it up to 1,500.
And 40% up front?
Roll again.
How about 35?
So many
35?
rolls, oh
Okay,
my
roll again.
lord.
Nope. What did you get?
Plus my talk again?
Plus your talk.
6.
Fine. I'll do it.
I think I just let them have that. I think it was like really close and we got like the same exact number and I just let him have it. Usually the defender in a contested role like wins if it's a tie, but I let them have it.
Is he just like
You
Venmo it to
transferred
me?
the credit?
No, he's going to bring you the credits then.
Oh my.
It's just Venmo it.
Well, we can use our credits that we already have right now to buy the thing.
Interesting.
And then
But you might not be able to get it in time.
I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows.
I know a guy. More stuff about the remotely controlled thing, bobber. They got it, and it was really annoying, and it took like 10 minutes to do. But like, it worked out in the end, so I'm just gonna skip all of that again. Yeet.
Alrighty, so you wake up bright and early in the morning, get outside, get to the ship.
Eat breakfast.
Yeah, obviously all of that. And Colin's is waiting for you. He has everything packed, and he's ready to set off.
I disguise as me.
Yes.
You better be careful.
Is there anything else you guys need to do?
Don't go to the bathroom at the same time.
This might take us a day or so.
I think we got supplies.
I'm ready to
We got
go.
supplies for like 5 days or something, and a backup pack of food and stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
And we
let's
got
head
fuel.
off.
Water.
Is it fueled?
Yes, of course.
Filled up? Okay.
It was already fueled.
Yeah, and so
And then we
let
got
me
the
just okay, Ian. That's great. You met my partner, HR.
Yes, I did. She
Yeah.
called me later last night.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, good.
called
I'm
you.
glad you've met.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I'm glad you met. Just give me 15 minutes to run through the checklist. Okay. So why don't you guys find your seats, strap
Okay.
in, and run to the bathroom if you need to. Not that I
Did he
see
give us
that.
our credits?
Here. And he takes out a suitcase and gives it to you.
Thank you
Ooh,
kindly, sir.
suitcase,
My
500,
family, you know.
500 credits in the suitcase.
600. So we get 300 each.
Okay, to start with, and then
375, baby.
900 more when we finish.
Yes.
What, Ian? While we're at this and while I'm running through checklist, what constitutes us finishing the job?
See, at the moment I didn't really understand what this meant, but she did explain it later.
Down. This
Rogue.
Richard boy.
Rogue.
Richard boy.
This is the kind of thing we do every day, you know? Spread the butter. You and the government of, what's the place we're at here? Kylos.
Oh my gosh.
The government of Kylos have nothing to worry about.
Government of Kyle.
What's this place called?
Government of Azure.
The government of Azure have nothing to worry about.
But is it captured? Do we want him captured? All right, let me go through the checklist. You take care of that.
Yeah, start up the shit.
Get
I'm
some-
gonna go
get some
find
Mai
some
Tais.
whiskey.
Get some Mai Tais going.
15 minutes later, you take off
You
from
have
the
a Mai
pad.
Tai in your hand.
You take off from the pad and leave the biosphere.
Hold on to your
Beard.
hold on to your beard.
Hold on to your beard, everyone.
After 45 minutes of flying
I
over
love this
rocky,
flying thing.
orange Mars-like
Awesome.
terrain, you finally reach the last known position of the Ramses.
How fast do we go?
Like maybe 200.
I get airsick.
Oh, cool.
That was
Going
not
to
in your
space?
character sheet. No.
Yes,
Do
it
we go into
is.
space?
Wait, Hannah, you're writing it.
Do we
No,
go
but I was
into
actually thinking about it.
space, or do
Oh
we
my
go?
god.
Do we go into space, or do we stay in the atmosphere?
Higher up
There's
atmosphere.
not all atmosphere in this place, though. What is the atmosphere of the planet?
It's high.
Breathable? No. Hydrogen? Is that what you said?
No.
The atmosphere.
I was trying to improv here, but it did not work out.
But like it's a small amount. It's not like it would.
Oh, no.
So what is it?
Failing the improv.
Okay, maybe you can work that up for us for next time. Something to do with the atmosphere. Okay, so landing. Everybody strap in for landing.
It always feels bad when you fail
Well,
improving
if you want
something
to, because
and the
as you're
players just
circling
know
around,
it and they
you
just say it to your face and you're like,
Well, no, you found it. It's in the last known location.
Down
And it's-
global output.
It's kind of like a giant drone in a way. Like it has the main body, then 4 little engines which kind of look like little spikes. But underneath it,
Wait, is
It
this our ship
appear-
or their ship?
it's their ship. It's the mobile mining
Percy's?
Mhm. With the Ramses.
Ramses.
Ramses. And it seems as if they were they started burrowing into the ground to try and search for Kylos veins. They seem to have started an excavation. There's a large crane positioned in other gear. So you could also check out. You could land, but there is also a landing area on the ship itself. So you could check out the ground first or the ship.
I really gave them a few options here. It wouldn't really matter. They would just need to find the specific clues. There were clues on both the surface and the ship, but I was hoping they'd end on the ship.
No, you can't. You can't.
It's shielded.
There's not like tech. The ship doesn't have tech like that.
There's no.
Doesn't have sensors like that.
There's no tracker on him.
Danny?
No. How do you even know he's still here? We don't know.
You don't.
How do we know the crew's dead?
Well, you suddenly lost communication. Something happened.
They're assuming they're dead.
They're assuming that they're dead. They're assuming that he went berserk, killed everyone, and then.
Why does
Seems
that
like
be
a
weird?
far assumption.
Yeah, just for a loss of community.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a far assumption. It's supposed to be far-fetched. Like, does it really make sense? No. That's why it's not true.
Quinn, how about you stay up here?
Try to lead them off with the money.
Okay.
I have many guns.
You have a semi-auto pistol.
Yes,
A one.
I gotta say I have many guns.
One gun. And she says she has many
I
guns.
have a revolver and a shank. Or a knife.
Were you in prison?
I don't know why I called it a shank right there.
Whoa.
No, I was joking.
His backstory's been revealed. He was actually in prison.
Okay. All right. So I guess we need to go on board.
Yeah, literally on the character sheet, I wrote shank boy.
Okay. Watch out for Captain Ramses.
A little scared, man.
The Ramses is the name of the ship.
I know he looks like Captain Ramses. Okay. I'm landing.
Alrighty.
Position for landing.
So,
Quinn is gonna circle around as you
I'm
guys
still
search
landing.
the surface.
I'm landing.
No, yeah.
Oh, she's gonna stay in the ship. She's not gonna circle around her. Okay, makes sense.
I'm landing.
Alrighty.
Landed.
So
Curse you and your
Unbuckle your seatbelt.
you touch down on the red.
You guys we need to have some kind of communicate calm and
You
like
leave our
you got
compass.
a tracker on you somehow, so I can keep track.
We have
of
our
you
little
guys.
pads. Do our pads allow her to track us?
The pads? No.
Or is it just communication?
Comm pads are just for communication. And they're kind of like phones. They use a sort of data which you can only find in urban areas, so it's not going to be very strong out here.
We have radio?
No, you don't have
Dang
radios.
it, we should have bought some radios.
That's not good.
Communication is going to be spotty. It's possible, but it's going to be spotty.
I'll ruffle through my bag and hand you your radio.
No, the
Quinn,
radio.
you're
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh.
You
Don't do that.
You don't have
You
a
know,
I
you were
found
looking
one
in
in
my
my
bag.
don't
bag.
have a radio.
Ian, how do you know? You were looking
Is it in
my
your
bag.
inventory?
Oh my gosh.
Use different hats, like you need to switch hats.
Is it in your inventory?
It says right there.
It's appeared on the sheet. Right here. A radio pack.
No, I don't remember writing in a red pen.
A radio. 2 radios. Okay, here you go.
I love longing into Quinn's eyes. It's maybe the last time I ever see him. He feels uncomfortable because I'm ugly and dressed as a man.
Oh my gosh. This character was quality, but really annoying.
Be careful now. You don't know what you're gonna find.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
As you
gosh,
touch
I'm
it-
so nervous.
As you touch down on the crimson stained dirt, give Ron 3. It's kind of like red orange.
Ooh, wee boy. That's called that's called foreshadowing. Is what that's called.
Ooh, spooky boy.
It appears the mining complex is completely abandoned.
Is there any ship?
Collins and I.
It appears that on the other side of this this giant chasm which was used for mining, there's 4 small fighters, but it seems that all of them have been sabotaged purposefully.
Ooh.
And there's also a hover transport truck, but that's also been sabotaged.
And there's a what?
There's a hover transport truck.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Quinn and I, or not Quinn and I.
You're gonna go inside.
What's that one's
mining?
name?
But there is also a let me just kind of describe the surroundings. There's multiple large barrels of unrefined kylos on one side of the clearing, and there seem to be hover pads which were starting to be filled up with these barrels. A few of them are damaged, purposefully from laser shots. There's small cranes positioned around the crater, and one very large crane, which, sorry,
Go
these
ahead.
markers aren't very good.
It was kind of snuff.
Very large crane which is positioned over the, on one side of the chasm, which has a large arm extending over the chasm.
Okay.
It appears that you can go inside that as well. There's a cabin.
Collins and I make our way towards the chasm.
The chasm?
Are you going toward the chasm or are you going inside the mobile mining?
Oh yeah, I want to go inside the mobile mining unit.
That seems the place to
As
start.
we walk, I make some meaningless small talk. So, how long have you been in government work? I say.
Oh, about 20 years or so. I've always aspired, even as a child, to become prominent in the fueling industry.
That's very interesting. It's a good field to be in.
It is very profitable, and I personally enjoy the work a lot.
That's great.
How about you? What's your past like?
Oh, you know, wander from system to system. My parents were miners too, but they were killed in an explosion. So, you know,
Really?
cruised around.
You remind me of someone. I can't quite put a finger. You really do remind me of someone. Never mind.
You mean my cousin?
Who would that be?
Wait, I gotta look at my name because I forgot it. Salif Gower? She used to be a tax collector around here. Then she went completely off the rails. You should see her at family reunions anymore. We used to all get together on Kylos 5. You know, the big lakes beneath the moons.
I've never heard of Carlos 5. Just show me it on the
It's
star
a real
chart
planet.
sometime.
It's a real planet. I just needed the name of a planet.
Okay. Aldrian 5. There you go.
Aldrian 5. Yep, we used to have a great time. But then she took all our family's savings and disappeared. Quite a tragedy. If you ever find her, you'll have to let me know.
Let's focus on the mission first.
Yeah, but you know it's fun to dredge up these old
Let's
things. And all
focus
connections
on-
and all that kind of stuff.
The mission. Please.
Okay. Business. We can't have any fun anymore.
We have something else, woman.
As you start to step,
Man?
you start to step toward the giant crate. It appears that a large, billowing stack of smoke is coming out of the top of a small smokestack.
This reminds me of my grandfather. He always used to smoke one of those
Please,
space heads.
just be quiet for the love of everything that is holy.
Okay, no need to get so grumpy.
You're the one which called me at 11 p.m. last night.
Because I was busy fueling up and stocking up the ship. It's like my old grandma used to say.
Please, let's just skip the formalities and stick to the mission.
Next time you'll go with me.
Okay. Well, we step forward to examine the smoke.
But are you guys inside the
No.
mining?
No, you're not.
Office?
You're on the doorstep now.
Oh, okay.
I step forward to examine the smoke.
What do we
Appears
see?
it is.
What do we see inside?
Oh, are you gonna go
You're
inside?
not there.
No, I'm just carrying you. I want to know what's inside.
Oh,
I'm in the ship. I'm ready to escape when trouble comes. Because I know it's coming.
it appears that it was shut off recently. Still cooling down, Ian says.
Interesting.
Do you
What led you to believe that Richard Wood was the one behind this?
It's really the only plausible option. As I said, I wanted to just come here and see what actually happened. I did believe that something went wrong as communication was just suddenly cut off.
Naturally.
But I think the mayor was a little rushed to jump to such drastic conclusions.
Interesting. Well, you know what they say. Well, that's my old aunties.
Please.
What did she say? Takes one to know one.
Like big butts and I cannot lie.
Whoa, that's scary. Okay.
You're a man.
Go
No,
inside.
my aunt used to say that.
But why are you saying it to me?
Sorry, I got distracted.
What do you guys see? What do you see inside there?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Guys, what's going on down there? I hear a lot of chat.
Best
The combat
answer
is, like,
of 2019.
no, it's like buzzing out. So the signal's really weak out here. You can
better go
barely hear each
inside.
other.
We better go inside.
So you want to enter?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it. You guys should-
As you climb up the steps toward the door into the crane,
My old
and reach for the handle.
ship.
it buckles. It appears that it's jammed. You might have to find another way inside.
See, I was hinting to there being another way in because there was a hatch on top of the crate itself which you could enter through,
Perhaps,
but like another way in, and then they were like stuck.
burst through this thing. It's quite a high-tech lock. There might be some sort of hatch somewhere else on the crane. Don't you think?
An excellent idea.
So, where do you want to search around on the crane?
Um,
You can search around the other walls,
pitch.
the roof. You want to
Quinn
go?
decides to join us. This isn't as fun without you, Quinn.
Okay.
Do you want to join them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna come down too, and you can. You guys.
He knows more about technology. He could hack the pad.
You don't have like programming skills.
It's our
Hey,
excuse.
Do you want to just try and break into the door with force?
Sure, I kick it, but I'm weak.
Okay. Do you want to shoot it with your
I kick it, but I'm weak.
You don't know everything about me. So you don't know that I don't
Well,
program.
you don't know that he doesn't know. He might have researched you in the past.
What he doesn't know can't hurt.
This is quite neat and
Okay,
cute.
let me try the
person,
door.
So.
Let me try the door, Ian. Okay.
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 It's a D8. Why are you calling me Ian?
Can I? You are Ian.
No, these are in this system. These are for making skill checks. because the values to succeed are lower.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Roll that.
4, and then I'm gonna roll the 20.
Are you trying?
I'm trying
what
to
are you trying
hack
to?
the door.
Are you trying to? You can just try and. Do you want to try and break it with brute force
I'm
first?
gonna
Or?
try to hack it first.
Okay, you're gonna get a -1 for your lack of
They weren't really playing on their
Maybe I should-
PC strength. Part of the reason for that was because they didn't build them themselves and they didn't like.
Okay, so you take your.
They weren't
revolver,
able to choose what they were good or bad at, but
Um,
still, partially
go
the
ahead and roll
PC's fault.
for damage.
I mean, the player's fault, sorry.
Why do you
I
rolling
why
the
did you
dice
do that?
so
I
much?
like it. What about this? This one? Is that what I roll?
You roll damage. See, your damage is shown right here.
Makes
So you have
me
two.
crazy too.
You have 2 revolvers, 1d8 plus 1.
You
So that's your
say you make
d8. So
me
go ahead and roll
crazy
it.
I got a 6.
6 plus
I got a
1
7.
plus your dexterity or strength, which are both 0. Okay, 7.
7.
You successfully blast the hinges off the door,
Nice.
and
We're in.
you can now enter the crate. It appears to be quite smoky and hazy in the room. The exhaust from the crane itself must have leaked into the room itself. Dangerous fumes are in this room. You can't stay in here for long.
Okay.
There are 2 bodies on the ground. One of a man, a abnormally tall man. in
Is
his
it
space
Richard
suit.
Wood?
They immediately figured that out.
Okay.
I just,
Quite attractive, actually.
Go ahead.
I am so amazed. I didn't expect them to get that so
That's a
quickly.
skill. A 0 in
I tried to emphasize abnormally tall,
You have
but
noticed.
like, man,
But Ian has no.
they were just like, is it Richard Wood?
He's going to examine.
That's insane.
Fumigated.
Why would you be
It's Wood. There's no doubt.
It's good.
This wasn't his fault. What could have happened?
The mayor killed everyone.
Ooh.
Perhaps. We need to find more evidence, though. If that's truly the case, we need to find this.
We need to pull the bodies out and put them back on our ship.
These fumes are getting pretty thick.
Let's get the bodies in the boat. Am I strong? I'm an 8 strength.
Okay, so the 3 of you haul the bodies out
Fireman.
before the fumes become toxic, yeah.
Okay, well good. That's good.
Do you want to check out everything else which was in the
Yeah.
crane? Do you want to look at its surroundings? All you saw was really the bodies. That's all you were focusing on.
Okay. We don't want to get suffocated. I think we need to go to the mobile hovercraft command post thing. Don't we?
It's just a supply truck to carry the Kylos up to the ship.
What, we should go to the ship.
Do you want to go to the ship?
Yeah.
There's magma pockets down in the
Yeah. Magma.
I was trying to mislead them because the magma pockets had clues, but nothing that you couldn't find on the ship itself.
Why do we need to go deeper in there?
Well, you don't have to. It's just an option.
Is he giving us hints? Okay, we should do it.
Don't play
Don't
meta.
metagame.
Don't want.
Don't metagame. Like, well, he was hinting more toward this, so let's do that.
Oh, I see.
Play as your character.
My character wants to go to the ship.
Want to go to the
Because
ship?
I'm a pilot, so I would know, like, if something happened
Yeah.
on the ship's log or whatever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we should go to the
What
ship.
about Khalees?
What?
So-
Good job,
so-
Khalees.
HR.
HR.
Kinda. I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. Ian is fine with going to the ship, so you are going to go to the ship.
How do we get to the ship from the crane?
There are 2 small little, like elevators, you could say, sneaking from the surface to the platform on the ship. So you can take those up. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
You take up the lifts to the platform, and you are met with 2 double doors leading into the ship.
Okay, so we're at the doors to the ship. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm a pilot, and I want to see what happens.
All right.
I'm trustworthy, don't you?
So, do you want to enter the doors?
Oh no, now I'm afraid.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you.
Okay, so the music is coming. Oh no, something's gonna happen.
Atmosphere is key. Oh my god.
Alrighty, so you want to enter the doors.
Music and atmosphere is key.
Why did you stick that to your head?
So I know I'm
I want to enter. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Okay, let's go.
You slowly open the creaking sliding doors into the outpost. The above head lights are flickering rapidly. To your right is debris completely blocking the set of doors. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Completely blocking the set
Yeah,
of doors.
that one player
To your left,
stuck the picture of the captain to her head and drew a red mustache with a marker on her
double
face.
doors, slightly adjacent.
I love players sometimes.
So you have two options. One, which is block, which you're not getting through that. It's too heavy of debris. The left is a single door.
Debris. There's no S.
Debris.
No S.
The left is a single door, which seems mostly intact, slightly dented though. In front of you is a set of double doors, again, which are slightly ajar.
I want to do the jar.
I would do the dented one.
Oh, you want to split up?
No, well, what? I follow Quinn.
Split up.
Okay. Do you want to go through the double doors, which are slightly opened up?
No, let's do the dented one. I think
You want to do the dented one?
Okay, well, it's time to move. See what happens.
You might be able to do that. Might be able to do that in the future.
Future. Oh, that means I'm gonna be alive. Ooh, that's nice.
You slowly enter the doors. You seem to be in some sort of waiting room, barely 5 feet by 5 feet. To your right is a small light, and to your left is a small flyer which says, "Remember gun safety crew." There's also a small crate to your left.
Wait, is it like?
And there's a door directly in front.
So, this is about when we just do classic dungeoneering through this mining outpost. So I'm just gonna cut off, I'm just gonna fade out here, and you can just watch this. I'll put a tag for when to skip through all of this back to when I'm commentating. So, there we go.
There's another door in that small little claustrophobic room.
You need to go by yourself because you don't want anybody to see that you don't have what you're supposed to have.
They could say I'm pooping.
I vote we check out more of the ship. I say go through this door.
Which one?
The single door right in the little small guy. That's what Ian says.
He wants to go through the open one.
No,
Yeah.
go through the double doors.
I think we should follow. Let's follow him. No, Ian's a good guy. He's a little mysterious.
No guy named Ian is a good guy. Name
Okay,
one guy.
let's go through the.
No, go.
Okay,
Alrighty.
before you go to check
Hannah, wipe the marker off your face.
I'm trying.
It's on the other side. Why did you lick it?
But it's what? Anyway, it went good.
Water
The doctor
is
was
wet.
very professional. But you had to like lay on this table and roll over, do all this stuff.
Really? That's
Yeah,
weird.
like because they watch the barium like, and then you drink a little bit.
Come here.
That cup.
Alrighty.
It's like holding a cup of cement. It's like super heavy, and you're.
Alrighty.
Weird.
So, are you gonna enter through?
Acid reflux.
Oh,
That's what the problem.
that would be.
So, are you gonna enter through the other side of the small waiting room?
Okay, so we went through the one door, which wasn't really anything.
Well, there's another door on the side of that, on the other side of that little waiting room.
Oh, so we want to go further in?
Well, it said something about gun safety, but like, yeah.
Is it guns in there, maybe? Okay, let's go through there.
You go through there. You slowly open the sliding door. It appears on the other side of the room. Multiple targets are set up. 2 bodies are also laying there,
Oh no.
pierced by laser shots. It appears that this is some sort of shooting range. On this side of the room is a small camera directly above your heads. reloading station, 2 gun racks, and benches to shoot from.
I think we should get the camera.
You're taking the camera with you?
Because we need to see what
Get the
happened.
memory.
Oh, okay.
I'd also like to take
Once again, you don't have any programming skill.
5 guns.
There aren't any guns.
Oh, bummer.
There's no guns?
It's completely emptied.
Cool. Guys, we can take the bodies and take them to the ship. Take the bodies to the ship. I take the bodies to the ship.
Well, at this point, actually, couldn't they just pay us? We found that one guy.
Right this minute. Like in the middle.
You haven't found the source of all of
No,
this.
they paid us to find that guy. No, I'm not saying I'm gonna leave, but
That's why I was asking at the beginning, what constitutes a successful mission? Is it just
Finding out what happened here, if it was indeed from the captain, or if it was from something
But
else.
we don't necessarily aren't be able to do that, but we could gather evidence.
You
and
could
bring
gather
it back.
evidence. That's kind of your job.
Okay. So we need to bring the bodies back because people need to be buried and they need to go back to their families. Part of our job.
that's good.
That's
My face
only
is
appropriate.
Alrighty. So you enter back out, you exit the shooting range?
Okay,
You do?
let's
You
check
want
out
to?
the door that's partially open now.
Okay.
I mean, we got these 2 guys and the camera. We're exiting, but we're gonna check out that 3rd door, which we did not go through now. Right?
You slowly open the double doors. It appears that you're in some sort of
Pretend she's Richard.
some sort of square. In the center is a small obelisk, on the top of which is a small robot.
Ooh.
Scattered around the square are a multitude of weapons, bent and destroyed so they can never be used again.
Bummer.
There's 4 doors leading out, 3 of which are completely closed and are just simple single doors, one of which is slightly ajar. There's a lot of exits, let me just say that. There's 4 single doors, 1 is slightly open. There's 3 sets of double doors in the car.
Do we have the option to go into all these places?
Yeah,
We're gonna be here for years.
no.
It's a maze. It's a maze thing again. Always ends up in a maze.
Okay, so let me just say this. So there's a north door, a northeast door, an east door, like in the 8 cardinal directions. There's a door for each 8 cardinal directions, and you just came out of the south door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're in a hexagon. We're in a hexagon.
No,
Yeah,
octagon.
you said.
Oh, they're gone.
It's cardinal directions and then the in-betweens.
Okay.
Oh, they're gone.
Okay. The
Let's
robot.
go to the north.
The robot.
The north, it's slightly open.
I
Oh,
want
the
to check
mom
out
wants
on
to
the
look at the
robot. I
robot.
want to check out on the robot.
Check the robot.
Can I roll the d20 to see if the robot is significant? Just let me do it. Then I'll be
Sure,
satisfied.
go.
So if the robot's significant, okay?
Okay, go.
I got a 1, so it's not significant at all. Is that
You
true?
see that it's completely inanimate. It doesn't seem like it's important.
Okay.
Just for decoration.
That makes me feel better.
You did it, Mom. I'm proud of you.
Alright, so you're gonna enter through the north door.
We're gonna open all the doors at
Open
once.
all the doors?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so through the north door, it seems like it's some sort of vehicle bay with spacesuits lined across the walls. To the northwest door, it seems like it's a bathroom. To the northeast door, it seems like it's a bathroom, but more in disarray. To the east door, it seems like it's a long corridor which leads into a cafeteria, and there's also a room to the left. To the west door, there is a long hallway to a single door which is closed.
You're good.
To the southwest door, it seems like there's a locker room. To the southeast door, it seems like it's a comms room.
I go.
Comms, go in the comms room.
Comms room?
We'll see what's happening. Bathrooms are not crazy. Maybe something down here.
You slowly open the comms room door.
Quickly open the comms door.
You quickly
Surprise our enemy.
just yeet.
Yank it open.
Okay. You open the comms room door. Seems like lined across one wall are different comm displays for crewmates to communicate with their family and friends.
Oh, that's nice.
However, there seems to be a strange blue glowing object on the opposite side of the room sitting on a table. A voice seems to be emanating from the object.
Ooh, what's it saying?
You can't understand it from this distance. You'll have to get closer.
Okay.
Get
let's go
closer.
You slowly step toward the object. You recognize it as a holographic image.
Shoots at death right now.
It's like a holograph, like talking to someone, but as a holograph. You can just barely make out what it's saying. It appears to be speak by a tall and rather friendly-looking crewman with a military cut.
I like that tall, friendly one.
Seems to be one of the crew of the Ramses.
What's it saying?
Really? I don't know what you're worrying about, Mom. I'm really having a good time here. Past 3 years have been rough. Captains have been iffy at best. But really, I don't think wood is anything to scoff at. The upper management is good. Food is good, surprisingly. Should have seen the food under Captain Jameson. It was terrible. And yeah, it's not good. Wait, what was that? An alarm starts blaring in the background. I gotta go. I'm sorry. The holographic image instantly shuts off.
I wrote the clues down.
That food is good.
Yeah, I wrote
The food is good.
worry 3 years, wood equal good, food equal good, alarm.
Good for you, girl. Good for you.
Alrighty.
That was killer. You did really good at this.
Yeah, I like the mystery. That's a good one.
Really good.
But it's creepy.
You do.
I do dark fantasy really good.
You do really good.
It's not really that dark.
Right?
I know.
But are they fresh?
Yeah.
No, but we gotta take people back with us. We can't just leave people lying in there. You gotta take people back. That's part of being a ship person.
Okay. Yeah. You can.
I mean, I'm not gonna leave dead people laying there. And it's also evidence too.
Okay.
Don't you? That's what we're supposed to be gathering. Is evidence.
Go ahead.
If we bring back dead people, then obviously we've showed that they are.
No
dead.
complaint from me.
Bring back Wood dead. Obviously, he probably didn't kill his whole crew.
Mhm.
Maybe
Maybe it was a zombie.
he did, and then maybe somebody killed him. It's like a tragic Shakespearean.
Maybe.
Okay, so can I put him back on there?
Yeah.
So how do I get there? I gotta go down the elevator.
Done.
Oh, it's done. Wow, that is how it
Thanos
rocks.
snap.
Thanos snap.
That makes
Player. Is that 3 as in numeral 3, or is that 3 as in Roman numeral 3?
3 is the number 3. Now I'm gonna close this door. This is freaking me out.
The wind begins to blow.
Is that? Can I turn this off now?
Just turn the light switch.
Okay. So,
I yell, oh no.
who's gonna explore the left bathroom?
Alex, go to the left side.
We went already.
Oh, okay.
We did it
So,
already. So you
can
gotta
explore
tell
the
us.
left bathroom. There was nothing very important in there. It was pretty neat. Mom, however, explored the left bathroom. The right bathroom. And that was unfortunate. The plumbing had exploded. And poop was spilled all over the floor.
Gross.
Fun times. Anyway,
And you went in
and
the
then-
spacesuit room. Spacesuit.
and then Ian explored the vehicles bay. And he said that he found something very important that you need to see.
We'd like to switch our weapons to ready.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead and ready.
Alright, puppy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. He leads you through the vehicle bay. It seems pretty neat, pretty orderly. There's 3 little buggies sitting there. There's multiple hover bikes, lots of spacesuits, some little portable cranes and hover pads. Everything you'd find at a portable mining station. And he leads you through a slightly ajar door into the captain's room.
Okay.
The captain's cabin is through the vehicle bay?
Okay, so we're in the captain's room. There's no captain.
There is no captain.
He gone.
On the far side of the room is a small table with the captain's chair, probably where he sat and worked. To the left and right are 2 display cases of skeletons and artifacts. On the opposite wall nearest to you, there are more display cases of strange objects such as a crystalline tree, a small coral tree, strange eggs, and a small stone totem. And in between those is a strange arachnoid giant head.
The totem did it. The totem did the whole carnage.
On the floor are 2 rugs, one of a bear-like creature and the other of a strange spider-like but furry creature. It appears there's also a piece of paper on the ground
I picked
at the doorway.
I understand.
Do you want to read it out loud?
Is this what
Yes.
you wanted them to see?
No, he didn't see that. He just saw that it was Captain's room and came to tell you.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I read it out loud.
They've completely surrounded our outpost and our mining facility. Really? I thought our communications were bad with those 2. But this is outrageous. They blocked all of our communications from the skies, so I might as well go down to the surface and try and communicate back to Azern from there. Wish me luck. Captain Wood.
Just like his last diary entry.
With those 2.
What?
Those 2. Yeah, he said those 2. So, those 2
I got that written down.
There's 2 creatures or something. Maybe there's more.
So,
Who are they? Oh, I don't know. Well,
So-
we better take this back as evidence. That should be evidence.
yeah, we take that note.
And we take pictures. Do you have a camera?
Do we have a camera?
Do you have a camera? No.
No.
We have no camera.
That's fine.
But Ian does pipe up and say, we haven't proved anything here. We need to find out what caused this.
We go into the locker room.
The locker room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you slowly open the door to the locker room, the lights are flickering on the walls. It appears the farthest light from you is completely shattered and broken by a laser shot. The lockers are in disarray. Some knocked over, some slightly tilted off kilter. In the center is a bench, and it seems as if clothes are still laying there, and the crew was killed or left in a hurry.
No, so it's just a disarray. We sort through the clothes and look.
Sort through the clothes. Okay. You can find a few of their names. Nothing that really stands out. All of them were citizens of Azure, except for one person, which was a citizen of one of the nearby cities, Kirpos, which is owned by the Republic of Caribbean.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in the locker room? Oh, and also, there's a blood stain behind one of the lockers. So, something happened here, obviously.
Well, which rooms haven't we investigated?
These 2 always.
Okay, we go down the hallway to the left.
The left,
The east.
the east hallway, which has an open corridor at the end, into the cafeteria. Okay?
Guns at right.
Yes.
And also, so you enter through the hallway, but you also see that there's another room to the left with like glowing the screen with screen glow coming out of the room.
Okay.
There's a lot of screens in the room.
I poke my head in the door.
Poke your head in the door. It appears as if security feed is showing up on those screens.
We examine it close.
You examine it closely. It looks as if this room was used as a security station.
We should run the
To-
tape back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to run the tape back? You run the tape back to the time which, when do you want to run it back to?
The time.
This it got
6
cut
hours
off.
before the.
Cut off.
No, yeah, an hour before the.
Hour before the cutoff?
Yeah.
Everything appears pretty normal.
And we watch it.
And we keep watching.
You keep watching?
Going forward.
Yeah, fast forward.
Yeah, fast forward it, so we don't take too much time.
30 minutes or about 30 seconds for you. In the future, it appears as if the sirens start blaring as you saw from the holographic image. And the crew rushes to their battle stations. It seems as if a boarding crew boarded the ship shortly after and started killing the crew.
What did they look like?
They were black clad in combat armor, had manufactured weapons. This was no ragtag group. They were militarized.
We take the tapes with us.
Okay. So do you want to still explore the cafeteria?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Look through the cafeteria. It
And
appears
the
to be
food killed us.
you were killed by the potatoes.
You killed by the food.
It appears to be in complete disarray. However, there are no bodies in this room. There's napkins, plates, forks, spoons, knives, potatoes, which the crew was supposedly eating on the floor. The tables are completely awry. Some on their sides, some upside down, some leaned up against the wall as barricades.
Okay.
It appears as if there was a battle here. However, on the opposite side of the room, there seems to be a large fortification made.
We check behind the fortification.
You can check behind the fortification. There's 3 bodies. Crew members which supposedly were handling guns, but they were also destroyed, so they can't be used again.
The weapons were destroyed.
We look in their pockets.
Look in their pockets, you say. In one guy's pocket, you find a pencil. In the second guy's pocket, you find nothing. And in the third guy's pocket, you find an audio recorder.
That was complete improv. Hi again.
It has been recording
Oh.
this whole time.
This was complete
You stopped
improv, but I
stopped
think it was a good
Okay.
addition
And we rewind.
to the
We
story.
listen
It was a
back
good,
to it.
Yeah.
clear clue.
You can hear the sound of the massacre happen. It seems that these 3 people which were in the barricade survived for quite a while, but were eventually taken out by these intruders. However, you can hear the intruders speaking after.
What do they sound?
It seems as if their voices have been manipulated, so they can't be like linked back to anybody, but you can understand what they're saying. One man says, "Is that all of them?" Another man says, "Just think we've completely taken over the ship." The third man says, "Finally, at last the Republic will take over."
It's her problem.
And the second guy says, "Yes, quickly. We need to head back to the city before anybody knows this has happened. This needs to look like an accident." And then it cuts off.
We take the recording boy with us.
And the box.
As you pick up the recording,
We'll set
you
that
hear a
back.
click behind you. Ian is holding a revolver.
I knew it.
Ah,
Called
the
it.
betrayal. The mentor nemesis. If you watch How to Be a Great GM, you'll understand what I mean by that.
Which is to Quinn's throat. In the other hand, he has his revolver pointed at your hand. Your hand. That's very lethal. Your head, Celine.
Oh no.
HR.
Really? I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out. Really, these mercenaries were idiots. Should have done a better job covering it up. No matter, I'll just kill you now and say it was an unfortunate accident. I'm sure I'll be able to make that gullible old codger mayor be able to believe me. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. You are very intelligent. Goodbye. Pulls the trigger. Select. Salif. Select? Salif?
HR.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Salif, yeah.
real name.
Where does he point it at? My head?
Yeah, but like, let's see if before he pulls the trigger you're able to dodge out of the way. So go ahead and roll your d20.
No, while he was talking, I smacked his hand. He should have told me. Oh, small.
Hear that snoring?
You can.
That's a dog. Very small, cute, and fluffy fur ball.
Yeah, as he was talking, I ripped my finger and in his
In a moment,
No,
it's a moment of distraction.
He's completely confused for just a moment.
And in that moment, I whacked the gun out of his hand.
But
No, I punched him in the face.
no, I'm gonna make a roll. So
And I make a move then too.
just a minute, just a minute. I'm gonna make a roll. He successfully dodged out of the way of your attack somehow. You don't know how.
Collins is a
And
telepath.
you're gonna make it. You're gonna try and attack.
So that's understandable. I was trying to make him a stronger opponent.
Okay. Okay. So what are you gonna attack with your revolver? Or see what weapons you have.
Well, he's got a knife to my throat. Is that right?
So you want to try knocking it out of his hand? Sure. That's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, do that.
Kick him in a moment of position. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to elbow the
Okay.
knife out of the way.
Okay. So go ahead and make a Go ahead and roll
Skills.
your d20.
I have no extra skills except charisma.
Go ahead and roll your d20.
Well, I see something. Oh, maybe I won't see that.
Why?
Okay.
Go
Roll
ahead
my
and roll your
d20. Okay. I got a 12.
and add your attack bonus. That's probably 0. And add your strength or dexterity bonus.
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
Except
What did you get?
charisma.
12.
I got a 12.
That was actually below his armor
Oh,
class,
you're able to
which
knock
was
out-
13. She got a 12.
Just barely.
And I was just trying to hurry up the battle as much as I possibly could at that point.
Yeah, he steps back quickly and he's like, "You really think you can defeat me? Your puny minds." And he already has a revolver ready. No, he's gonna charge at you, Salif, with his shank, his knife.
Okay.
Just gonna
I
call
thought
it.
she knocked it out of his hand.
Oh,
I did.
He's gonna pull out another
Uh,
knife.
he's gonna pull his revolver on you and try. You.
Knocks that knife out of his hand. Oh, I've got a third knife. You could never defeat me and my knives.
Going to take a shot at Salif.
So, yeah.
I can say so.
You're fine, Kel. I'm just really tired right now.
Okay. So he's going to just look up how to make these rolls again. Okay. He misses. Alrighty, so that's your turn.
I'll. Oh, yes.
Me? What am I doing?
You
I'm gonna
attacking?
shoot him.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, you're gonna shoot him with one of your revolvers, so go ahead and
Yes.
roll your d20.
And a 15.
15.
And I am a good shot. Shooting has a 1.
Okay, add 1 to it.
16.
And strength and dex you have +0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you successfully hit him.
In the head.
You can't really aim.
I can't aim. I can't pick where I'm gonna shoot him.
No.
Okay. So then we gotta figure out how much damage he's done.
Yeah. So go ahead and how much damage does your? Don't roll your d20 yet. That's not the right one. See, revolvers, 1d8 plus 1. So roll your 1d8
6.
plus 1, 7.
She actually just literally one-shot him. Like, I was originally just gonna just click him down to 0 health, because he only had 6 hit points, but...
Your minds could stop me. You didn't even know, did you? I'm a telepath. I can read your mind. It's gonna make it 10 times harder to hit me.
Oof! You just got burned! Collins, you just got burned!
Yep.
Instead of shooting, I step forward and kick his gun out of his hand.
You can have to step forward a lot, but you're gonna kick his gun out of his hand?
If she was he had her, like, right, holding onto her, I think they would be closer than that.
Okay, so go ahead. Gonna make a contested roll. Roll your d20. Add your strength modifier.
0, go 5.
And punch. What's your punch? Punch is
-1.
-1. Okay, so what's the total?
4.
You still successfully do it.
I was just
I say to Quinn, we need to take him back to the mayor. So we can prove that he was behind.
I pull out my card.
Wait, no, it's not your turn yet.
I have a card.
So
We'll use your card, Quinn.
no, you don't know about her card.
Okay, so when is it my turn?
Oh,
Okay, my turn's done.
okay. So then, Ian is going to try and break free of your grapple. Wait, are you grappling him?
Yes.
You're grappling him? Okay. Which he fails to do, and yeah. Then that's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my
I'm
card.
so proud.
All this time, the little recorder that we took off the one guy.
Now, usually I'd say no to this, because she did specifically say that she clicked the button when she wanted to before the battle started, but
I've got the recording.
you know what? It was better to end it in a really epic, climactic way like that, very sneaky, than to just like say no. That's not a thing which just let. Yeah.
Okay.
Recording of him, so
All out. All out. Okay, now it's your turn. So.
And originally, this fight is about to end, and I did not expect it to end so quickly. But I didn't expect, like, my players to just be absolutely exhausted, absolutely tired. Originally, I was gonna, like...
okay, I'm gonna shoot him with the
It's. Oh, well, it's technically it's your turn.
Originally, I was going to, he would, like, escape when he was low on hit points, grab a buggy from the vehicle bay, and just crash through the wall. And they'd do, like, an off-road chase on the surface of Givron 3. But it was better to end it quickly, just get it done with.
I'm gonna hit him with the head.
Pistol whipping.
Yeah.
Pistol whipping?
Pustol. Hit him with a pustol whip.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with the butt of the pistol. Okay, so am I rolling to see if that's affected?
Go ahead and roll your d20.
Why do you click the D6? I got a 13,
13.
and I'm a shooter, so I got my shoot added onto it.
No, that's gonna be your punch. Yeah.
I know what it has to do with guns.
Well, it's the same motion as doing a punch, just in a slightly different angle.
Texas pistol whip. If you know what Texas Smash is from, then
And he's already
quality. Love you again.
Okay.
Shout out.
Go ahead and
10 out of 10.
roll your d4. Little triangular pyramid guy.
I'll just use this one.
2. Divide that by 2.
2.
1.
1.
Oh, 1.
Alrighty, you have incapacitated.
And the campaign is done. They get their reward. They get the ship as a bonus, and I feel like it was really successful overall. Like, in my past one-shots and campaigns, I feel like I really didn't have my style down. But in this, I feel I didn't prepare near as much because it wasn't a real time limit. So it was so much more enjoyable with that because I wasn't attached to the plot. I wasn't attached to different plot hooks and different plot points so that it could flow naturally in how the players wanted it to, not how I wanted it to. It just worked out really well. It was a great experience overall. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for finishing it up. Have a great day, all of you. Keep on creating, and I will see you in the next video.
Great.